Hi, Jason Vaughan. I'm here again at Aura Studios near Northampton, and I've got the amazing Anna today who's going to help me just demonstrate a few little bits. And what we're going to do is we're just going to have a little play with the curve reflector, which is just out of shot at the moment, so you can see the effects of the curve reflector and the difference between that and using a normal reflector. So I'm going to get started. The way I always do it is I'll always take the shots, put the shots up for you to see. So I'm going to start off just by bringing in the key light. Here's one I prepared earlier. So we've got a city, sorry, not a city. We've got a Storm 2 600, if it'll stay there, with the PiXAPRO wavy beauty dish. Okay, so you can see that just coming into the shot here now. So I've got this above Anna. I'm just going to take a test shot and adjust to see if I've got the position right. I've already metered it at 5.6 ISO 100. Well, look, she's getting ready for action now. Nothing else is coming off.
Oh, you've got to pay extra for that.
Steady on now. Okay. I'm lost for words now. I don't know what to say. Okay. So I'm just going to take a quick test shot and just see what we get. Just with this light, no reflector. So it is just the key light. It really helps if I remember to put my trigger on top. So we've got it there just straight on for me. So nothing too fancy. Do have a fantastic face for this, mind, so there you can see just the beauty dish. So we've got nice little catch lights in the eyes, but what you'll find, he says checking on the back of the camera, we get quite dark shadows under here. Now, before, I would have just grabbed a normal reflector. So this is just I believe it's a 180 by 60. Don't quote me on it just in case. So it's just a basic 5-in-1 collapsible reflector. I've got the silver side up. You can tell Anna's experienced because straight away she's grabbed the reflector, chin down just a tiny bit, that's it. And straight away there you can see that this reflector's popping the light up. But can you notice her hands are now taken? Now I can go here, you can use your hands so you can pose with your hands, and I can balance that with one hand and come in here. And she can start bringing her hands into the shot, if that's what you're going for. But then I'm working with one hand now. You can get a reflector stand for it, but it's a flat light. And if you look at the catch lights in the eyes, you'll just see just the flat light of the reflector sitting in the bottom part of the eye. So you've got the catch light of the beauty dish at the top, and then you've got the catch light of the reflector sitting in the bottom of the iris. Nothing wrong with that, but if you get one of these ones. So now the thing I like about this, apart from it puts a nice safe barrier between me and the model so she can't hit me. Okay, and I bring that down just a little bit so you can still see Anna because you don't want to look at me. Okay, so this now curved reflector will put a nice curved catch light in the iris so it follows the curve of the iris, but at the same time lift all these shadows, but it'll also help give a bit more of a wraparound effect. So I've not changed any of the settings from the first shots that I put up. All I've done now is pop this reflector in. Before that, all I did was pop that reflector in. So I've not changed anything at all. And now her hands are free for her to bring them into shot, and she can pose her funky stuff. You're quite good at this. Have you done it before?
Once or twice. Okay,
so that's just using it just as the normal intention that most people use it. Nice clamshell lighting, people often refer to this as. So we have the beauty dish above, and we've got the curved reflector below. And you can see on those images the differences that you get from the flat reflector to the curved reflector. Okay, what we're going to try and do now is use it in a slightly different way. Okay, so what we've done now is I've swapped out the beauty dish for a nice big 170cm octa, which you can probably just see in the corner. Okay, so that's giving this lovely soft portrait lighting on Anna's face. And what I'll do in a minute is I'll just bring the curved reflector in and just use it as a fill reflector so that you'll get a little bit of fill down this side to lift the shadows. So first of all, just going to show you a nice bit of shadow on the other side, but if you wanted to lift that shadow a bit and you didn't have a second light, but you've still got your curved reflector, and bring that in so it's just out of shot, just to lift the shadows on the opposite side. So you can see there, just a subtle difference. I'm bringing it in a little closer, just so I can try and show that a little bit more. And you can see difference in the shots, just a lift on the shadow on the opposite side. So, not just for the clamshell, you can use it as another reflector. The curve can give you an interesting effect to the flat one, focus the light a little bit more. So just another way of using the curve reflector. A very nice piece of kit. He says moving it out of the way. And great for the portraits. So I'm going to shoot some more.